You know Mercedes-Benz, the symbol of luxury, success, and world-class engineering. But do you know who was behind it? Do you know that this global brand was born from the dreams of a poor boy with no privilege, no wealth, and no connections? His name was Karl Benz. If you don't know his story, this video is for you, because behind every legendary car brand is a story of grit. This is not just the story of a car, it's the story of a man who changed how the world moves. Early life and background of Karl Benz. Karl Benz was born on November 25, 1844, in Karlsruhe, Germany. His father was a railway driver, but passed away when Karl was just 2 years old. His mother, though struggling financially, was determined to give him a good education. Karl showed an early interest in mechanics and engineering, and enrolled at the Karlsruhe Polytechnic School when he was just 15. By the age of 19, he graduated with a mechanical engineering degree. He had a sharp mind and big dreams, even though the world around him was limited by the industrial standards of the time. While most people followed predictable paths, Karl Benz wanted to create something new. A self-moving vehicle powered by an engine, something never seen before. He worked for various mechanical companies, but eventually realized that to make his dream come true, he would have to start something of his own. With the emotional and financial support of his wife, Bertha Benz, Karl launched his own workshop. The birth of the motor wagon. In the late 1870s, Karl Benz began designing what would become the first true automobile, the Benz patent motorwagen. Unlike earlier steam-powered carriages, this vehicle was powered by an internal combustion engine. After years of trial, failure, and persistence, he finally completed his first working model in 1885. The motorwagen had 3 wheels, a gas-powered engine, and could reach speeds up to 10 miles per hour. Impressive at the time, it was a revolutionary invention, but at first no one believed in it. People thought it was dangerous, useless, and even laughable. However, his wife Bertha saw the potential. In 1888, she took the motorwagen on the world's first long-distance car trip, 106 kilometers, without telling. Her journey proved the car's reliability and turned heads everywhere she went. That single act of boldness helped silence critics. The motorwagen started getting attention, and people began to believe that maybe this strange machine had a future. Karl's vision was slowly becoming a reality. Challenges, setbacks, and critics. While Karl Benz had finally built a working automobile, the road ahead was full of problems. Many saw his invention as a novelty, not a serious product. The engineering community and the public were skeptical. After all, Benz also faced technical challenges. Early models broke down often and required constant adjustment. The engine was delicate, fuel was hard to find, and roads were not made for vehicles. Every success came with a dozen failures. But Karl Benz didn't give up. He kept refining his engine, improving reliability, and listening to feedback. He was not trying to get rich quickly, he was building the foundation of something that would last. Through his persistence, he earned respect, one engineer and one customer at a time. The merger that created a legacy. While Karl Benz was busy in Mannheim perfecting the first practical automobile, another visionary, Gottlieb Daimler, was building his own version of a motorized vehicle in Stuttgart. Both men had never met, yet their goals were nearly identical: to create a future where machines replaced horses and gave people real freedom of movement. His early vehicles gained attention, especially in racing, and began turning heads across Europe. However, the early 1900s were not easy times. After the devastation of World War I, Germany's economy was struggling. Car manufacturers faced inflation, limited resources, and shrinking demand. So, in 1926, Benz and CA and Daimler Motorengesellschaft decided to merge. It was a historic decision. 2 of the world's first automotive innovators joined hands, creating a brand that would change the industry forever: Mercedes-Benz. The name itself tells a powerful story. Mercedes was not just a pretty name, it was the name of a young girl, the daughter of an influential investor, whose name had already graced Daimler's successful racing cars. Benz represented the man whose invention started it all. Merging the 2 names meant blending racing excellence with historic innovation. It wasn't just a corporate strategy, it was the uniting of passion, resilience, and vision. The result was more than a company. It became a symbol of perfection on wheels. From that point on, Mercedes-Benz set new standard. The legacy built by two poor boys with big dreams became one of the most iconic brands in the world. What began as separate battles in two small workshops turned into a global force through one bold move: the merger. And that moment didn't just create a company, it created a legacy that still leads the road today: innovation and global expansion. After the merger, Mercedes-Benz became a powerhouse of innovation. They were the first to introduce several groundbreaking technologies in automobiles, including fuel injection, crumple zones. They didn't just want to make luxury cars, they wanted to lead the future of driving. The company also focused on craftsmanship and quality. Every model was built with precision and designed to last. This reputation helped Mercedes-Benz become a global icon. From European roads to American highways, the three-pointed star symbolized excellence and reliability. Marketing and motorsports also played a big role. Mercedes-Benz became a dominant name in racing, which boosted their brand image. They opened showrooms across continents and adapted to different markets while keeping their core values strong. Karl Benz's humble workshop dream had become a global empire. The legacy of Karl Benz. Karl Benz passed away in 1929, just 3 years after the birth of Mercedes-Benz. But even in death, his presence never left the industry he helped create. From a poor boy in Karlsruhe, fixing simple mechanical parts, to the man behind the world's first true automobile, Benz proved that greatness isn't born from money, it's built through determination and belief. Every time a Mercedes-Benz engine starts, it's like echoing the heartbeat of a dream that began in a modest workshop over a century ago. Today, the company Karl helped inspire is more than just a car manufacturer. It's a global symbol of excellence. Mercedes-Benz leads the way in electric mobility, smart technology, and sustainable engineering. Yet, at the center of all this innovation are the same values Benz believed in: building with purpose, focusing on quality, and staying ahead of the curve. His spirit fuels every decision, every design, and every bold step into the future. Karl Benz didn't just build a machine, he built a movement. His name now lives far beyond history books. It lives on roads across the world, in luxury showrooms, and in the future of transportation. He wasn't just an inventor, he was a visionary who changed how the world moves. And that legacy? It's still driving forward, stronger than ever. So, how did a poor boy create Mercedes-Benz? With nothing but a dream, unmatched focus, and the courage to keep going when everyone else doubted him. Karl Benz's story teaches us that great things don't come from comfort, they come from pushing through fear, failure, and resistance. He didn't just invent a machine, he reinvented how the world moves. Did Karl Benz's journey inspire you? What would you create if you believed in yourself the way he did? If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories like this one.